April 17, 1945. A muddy roadside near Heilbronn, Germany. 19-year-old Luftwaffe helper Anna Schaefer is captured alone. Her uniform is torn and her face is streaked with blood and dirt. She has been hiding in a ditch for 3 days after her unit surrendered. A patrol from the U.S. 100th Infantry Division finds her. Private First Class Vincent Vinny Rossi from Brooklyn, age 22, an Italian-American who knows a little German from his nonna, is the first to reach her. Anna throws up her hands and cries out in fear, saying, "Please do not kill me." Vinny raises his rifle, then notices the fear in her eyes and lowers it. He moves closer. Anna shuts her eyes and waits for the worst. Instead she hears cloth tearing. She opens her eyes in panic. Vinny has ripped open the back of her damaged jacket not to harm her but to expose a severe infected shrapnel wound she had hidden for days. The wound is green, filled with pus and crawling with maggots. Vinny curses in Italian, then calls for the medic. Within minutes the patrol medic Corporal Daniel Goldstein, a Jewish soldier who escaped Vienna in 1938, is kneeling and cleaning the wound with sulfa powder and morphine. Anna is shaking from fever and shock. Daniel looks at Vinny and says the girl has only a few hours before sepsis takes her. Vinny does not hesitate. He lifts Anna in his arms. She feels weightless and he runs toward the aid station 2 miles away. The whole patrol runs with him and they take turns carrying her. When she tries to thank them in broken English, Vinny tells her to save her breath because they will get her treated. At the field hospital, surgeons work for 6 hours. They remove 14 pieces of shrapnel and part of her left shoulder blade. She wakes 3 days later in a clean bed with an IV in her arm, wearing proper clothes and a teddy bear beside her. Vinny is asleep in a chair, still wearing muddy boots. When she moves he wakes at once. Anna whispers that he tore her dress. Vinny blushes and says it was to save her, not for anything else. Anna begins to laugh, weak but real. It is the first time in years. 6 months later, in October 1945, Anna, now walking with a cane, leaves the hospital. Vinny has extended his service twice just to visit her every weekend. On her final day he arrives with a small box. Inside is a new sky blue dress bought with months of poker winnings. He kneels in an awkward way and asks Anna Schaefer, "I once tore your dress to save your life, now may I give you a new one for the rest of mine?" Anna cries deeply and answers yes in 3 languages. They marry in the hospital chapel in April 1946. Vinny carries her because her leg still hurts in the rain. They name their first daughter Margaret after the nurse who helped save her. Every year on the 17th of April Anna wears the blue dress. Each year Vinny repeats the same joke, that he is the only man who tore a girl's clothes on the first meeting and still received a yes. Their grandchildren react with amusement, but they always smile. Because a moment that could have brought harm instead created a lifetime. It happened because one soldier acted for the right reason. On April 17, 1995, in Stuttgart, at a cemetery at dawn, Anna Rossi, age 69, stands alone before Vinny's grave. She holds a cane in one hand and a small cloth bag in the other. She opens the bag with trembling hands. Inside is the sky blue dress from 1946, still bright like the day she felt alive again. She places it over the stone like a cover. Then she removes one more item, the blood-stained piece of her 1945 uniform, the part Vinny tore to save her, preserved in glass. She lays it on the blue fabric. She speaks softly and says, "You once tore my dress to give me tomorrow. I wore the new one every 17th of April for 49 years, and today I bring both back, so you know I never forgot." She kneels and kisses the stone and cries as she did when he proposed in the ward. A groundskeeper watches from a distance with tears in his eyes. Anna stands, gives a salute in the American way, and walks away. The blue dress remains on the grave through the summer, facing rain, sun and wind without fading. Each 17th of April after that, people find a fresh blue ribbon on the stone and one red rose. No one sees who leaves them. They only know an elderly woman with a cane comes once a year, touches the stone and smiles as if she is 19 again and in love. Because some dresses are not just cloth, they are the moment someone chose life for you, and some love stories do not end with death, they simply change from blood to sky blue and continue to shine.